guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chinese with Charlie. 我是 Charlie. In today's video, we're going to talk about single structure. That is yo. And usually we put adjectives or verbs after yo to talk about kind of states, or let's say two states or two features exist at the same time. Alright? So here, just one thing to be careful. If you use two adjectives after these two yo, we need to talk about two positive senses or two negative senses. We never mix them. You cannot put a positive sense of adjective after the first yo and then the negative one after the second yo. It doesn't work in that way. So now let's look at those sentences. The first one. 这家饭馆的菜很好吃和便宜。这家饭馆的菜很好吃和便宜。I believe this sentence seems to be really familiar to some of you because here we use 和 to connect 好吃 and 便宜。好吃 means tasty, 便宜 means cheap. Right? 饭馆 means restaurant, 菜 means dish. But this sentence is incorrect. I mean grammatically incorrect. If you talk with people in this way, I think they would understand you. But if you are going to write an exam, then this sentence is unacceptable. Because we never use 和 to connect to adjectives. So be careful. This sentence is incorrect. Now let's look at the second one. 这家饭馆的菜又好吃又便宜。So the dish from this restaurant is tasty and cheap at the same time. Alright? So 这家饭馆的菜又好吃又便宜。Okay, now let's look at the second one. 这家饭馆的菜又不好吃又贵。这家饭馆的菜又不好吃又贵。So the food from this restaurant is not tasty and expensive. Alright, do you still remember this rule? When you use yo to connect two adjectives, we have to use both two positive senses of adjectives or two negative ones. So here in this sentence, 好吃 tasty, 便宜 cheap, there are two positive senses. And in the second sentence, 不好吃 and 贵, not tasty and expensive, there are two negative senses. That is why we need to be careful here. You cannot say it's not tasty and it's cheap. No, you don't mix positives, positive senses and negative senses. Alright, next one. 她的衣服又漂亮又便宜。她的衣服又漂亮又便宜。衣服 means clothes. 漂亮 pretty, beautiful. 便宜 cheap. So her clothes are beautiful and cheap. Of course, this cheap doesn't have any negative sense in that. It's just like we all want to save money, right? We all want to save money. So if something is cheap and beautiful at the same time, then it's good. Alright? So 她的衣服又漂亮又便宜. Okay. And still remember, we can also use two verbs after these two yo. So 我每天又工作又学习。我每天又工作又学习。每天 every day. 工作 to work. 学习 to study. So every day I work and study at the same time. It doesn't mean that I'm doing my work and I'm learning at the same time. It means I do these two things every day. Okay? So 我每天又工作又学习。 I have a takeaway for you today. Please use this structure to write 2 sentences under the video. And you should use yo and yo with adjectives, and in the second sentence use verbs. Okay, so that's all for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful to your Chinese learning. If you would like to learn more about the Chinese language or Chinese culture, please subscribe my channel and share this video with those people who are also learning Chinese. See you next time. Bye bye.